Welcome to 5280 InDesign's first Tutorial Tuesday. Each Tutorial Tuesday we're going to be going over a new tutorial on how to do certain things with your website, what you may be doing with for marketing that you're not currently doing right now, as well as any other ideas that you may have as a viewer for us. So today's topic is going to be a tutorial on how to take your new WordPress site and just kind of get started with it and familiarize yourself with the back end of WordPress. So in order for us to start, let's go ahead and open up an internet browser. It doesn't matter which internet browser that you use. I prefer Firefox. Other people may use Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, whatever the case may be. So if 5280 built your site and you do not have an admin button, feel free to shoot one of us an email and we will get you set up with an admin button to make this process a little bit easier. Now for anybody else who has an existing WordPress site not built by 5280 InDesign, let me show you how you're going to log into the back end of your site. So first off, what you want to do is go to your domain name followed by a wp-admin. So mine will be 5280indesign.com/wp-admin. So some people call it /, other people call it /, I call it /, but it's the one that goes from top right to bottom left. So let's go ahead and press enter on our keyboards here, and it'll bring you to this login screen. Now what you want to do from here is go ahead and enter in the credentials provided to you by your web developer. So after that, either click the login button or go ahead and press enter. I prefer enter. So that will bring you to your dashboard. Your dashboard is where you're going to control certain features of your website. Some of those things being posting a new post to your blog, adding new categories and tags for those posts, adding a new page, changing the navigation of your site, basically anything in your site that's related to content, not the design portion. So for the sake of this tutorial, what we're going to actually go through is how you're going to add a new page to your WordPress website. And it's fairly simple. All you need to do is go over here off to the left hand side where this side navigation is, and make sure you click the little arrow to drop down pages. Once that is clicked, go ahead and click on add new page. So for this one, what we're going to be doing is I'm just basically going to create a very simple page so that way we can see where it goes on our site and how it interacts with the other features of our site. So we're going to call this one Tutorial Tuesday Instruction. Alright, so basically, as you can see where I typed in Tutorial Tuesday Instruction, that's going to be the title of your page, and that's what's going to be displayed on the navigation or within your website. So let me go ahead and grab some dummy text. Alright, so I'm going to grab some dummy text, which is called lorem ipsum. Basically what it is it's just filler text that's been around since the 1500s. That isn't a repeated word over and over and over. It actually gives some life to your page. That way you can see what actual genuine text would look like on your page. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to paste it. So basically where I had pasted it is basically what we call a WYSIWYG editor, and what WYSIWYG stands for is what you see is what you get. So underneath here you have various controls: bold, italic, paragraph, you got some bullet points, a list, and block quotes. And it's basically, you know, what you're gonna see with most online editors as far as, if you're on another website making a post on somebody else's blog, you're going to see a form very similar to this. And what makes WordPress really stand out is it basically separates content and design. So if you can write an email, there's no reason why you should not be able to edit any of the content within your site. Now, for those of you who are a bit of advanced users and know a little bit of HTML, enough to get by and enough to change just a very basic level of HTML code to make your content look a little richer, you always have the option. If you go over here, right now we're in the visual, you can click on the HTML tab and go ahead and put your HTML code in here how you would like to change that content on your site. So let's go ahead and click on publish here, and basically that's going to publish it to our site. So now that page is live on our site. So another feature about WordPress is if you want to go directly back to your website, go ahead and go to the top left hand corner of the screen and click on 5280 in design. Now it says 5280 in design because that's the name of my website. On your site it will say the title of your site. So if we look here at the navigation, you can see that the Tutorial Tuesday instruction page was placed in our navigation. Now I'm not going to go over how navigation is laid out in this video. I'm going to save that for another video since that is a more advanced WordPress feature. So basically what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and click on this page, and there you have it. There is your newly created page with the content that you'd put in your site. Now for those of you who want to add a picture to an existing page that you may have already created, let's go ahead and basically up here on your admin bar there's going to be a button that says edit page. Now this will take you exactly back to the WYSIWYG editor that you need to get to edit that particular page. That's one of the cooler features that they have put in the newer WordPress, I believe, which was 3.0 and above. So if you do not have WordPress 3.0 and above, basically all you do is navigate back to your dashboard by typing in up here in the address bar yourdomainname.com/wp-admin. That will bring you directly back to the dashboard, and from there you can click on all pages and navigate to the page that you would like to edit. So now that we're back at this page, let's say you want to add an image to your page. Click on wherever you want the image to be in your page. So let's say I want it to be at the very beginning of the page, right next to all my text. You're going to click that little icon right up there that looks like a picture frame, so to speak. And if you've already uploaded it from your computer to your site, then you can go ahead and click on Media Library. For the sake of this example, I'm actually going to select the file from my computer. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Select Files. I'm going to go to my computer. I'm going to navigate to the image that I want to go ahead and put in there. And I'm actually going to throw up the WordPress logo for you guys. So go ahead and just double click on your WordPress logo or the image that you want to import, and it will automatically upload, as you just saw, into your site. So once that is done, you have a few controls here. The title is basically the title of the image. This is going to help Google, once it's sweeping through your website, in order to read the image, so to speak, because their automatic robots aren't exactly like humans. They can't see an image and then categorize it. You have to do that work for them. A link URL basically allows the image to be linked. Now, seeing as how I'm not going to be linking this image to any particular part of my site, I'm going to go ahead and click on None. For those of you who, like I said, are more advanced users, what you can do in this area is you can import a picture into your your post or your page, and you basically come down here to the link URL, type in the URL that you would like that image to link to. That way when your user clicks on the image, it'll automatically redirect them to that link. Another thing that it has down here is alignment. So like I said, if I wanted it to appear in the top left hand portion of my page just before the content, I'd click left. To show you how this works, we're going to go ahead and click center so it sits in the center of the text and you can see how the text wraps around the image. I'm going to go ahead and click on full size, but once again, if you're uploading a large image, you may want to scale it down by clicking on the predefined sizes that WordPress will automatically suggest for you. So once you have everything set up in here, go ahead and click on the insert to post. Now you'll see how we now have our WordPress logo in here, and it may be a smidge too big for the text. Okay, so because we put it on the very front and we still center aligned it, the words aren't going to wrap. So what I'm going to do, and this is useful for anybody who inserted an image but wants to move it around in the page, go ahead and click and hold on your image, and you can actually drag it around to wherever you want it to be. So let's go ahead and put it at the end of this paragraph. So that way you can see now we have our font or our text up here, and then our image, and then our text up here, or our text below it. From there, go ahead and click on update. Now what this will do is it'll save all those changes that you just made to your site, or to that page on your site. So instead of going back up here to the title of our site to go back to the home page, you can also just click right here, right next to the permalink, view page. And there you have it. As you can see, we got our text, and then our image, and then some more text. So let's go back to edit page so we can play around with other alignments. Let's go ahead and grab this and bring it back to the front real quick. And another thing that you can do is, say after you've inserted it and it's still just too big, what you can do is you can actually click on one of these little boxes, and when it turns black and you get the two arrows like that, if you click and hold, you can actually resize it to the size that you want. So let's say I don't want this center aligned anymore. Let's say I want to align it to the right. If you hover over your image, you're gonna see a edit image box right here. The other box will actually delete your image. So let's go ahead and click on the edit image, and this brings up something similar to what we saw when we uploaded it. So once again, here's all your SEO options, your link URL that we had discussed, that sort of thing. Let's go ahead and click on the alignment tab. Let's go ahead and click on right. So now that we have it right aligned, let's go ahead and click on update, and you'll see that the text actually starts to wrap around the image. So let's go ahead and click on update. Okay. Now that it's updated, let's go ahead and click on view page. And there you have it. You see how it's right aligned and we got our dummy text in there. So that wraps it up for today's WordPress tutorial. This, like I said, this was 5280 InDesign's first tutorial Tuesday. We are open to suggestions and other things that you would like to learn on WordPress or marketing, or maybe it's just something that you want to know that we can help you out with. Go ahead and leave your suggestions in the comment section below, or hit us up on Facebook, our website, Twitter. Any of those social media platforms will be an acceptable medium for you to submit those suggestions through. So keep checking back. Every Tuesday we're going to release a new video, and we look forward to getting your guys' feedback and seeing is how we can better serve you. So go ahead and check us out online at www.5280indesign.com, or at Twitter at 5280indesign, or on Facebook. Thank you. Make it a great day.